Tate versus Alex Pereira, who will win in a fight? Andrew Tate I.S.K.A, kickboxing champion and Enfusion title holder, internet badass, motivational speaker, controversial British character with a big personality and even bigger mouth. Tate has become a worldwide phenomenon, known for far more than his combat sports career. Alex Pereira, UFC middleweight and light heavyweight champion, glory kickboxing champion, Brazilian superstar with a stoic and classy demeanor, proud of his Amazonian indigenous roots. Two kickboxers, both known for their devastating striking abilities, and both highly accomplished in their respective combat sports careers. Both about the same size and both about the same age. But what would happen if these two stepped into the ring or the octagon to face each other? Let's first answer these important questions. How do their skill sets match up? Who has better striking? Who is faster? Who has more power? Who would win the mental game? And most importantly, who would win in a fight assuming both were in their prime? Let's break it down. But first, do the channel a huge favor by liking this video and subscribing. It only takes a second and it makes a huge difference to us. Thank you so much. Let's start with the fighter's credentials. Andrew Tate, a former four-time kickboxing world champion, boasts a record of 76 wins with 9 losses. Some say this record is padded against low-end competition, but fights are fights. Known for his precision striking, lightning-fast kicks, and strong mental warfare, Tate is no stranger to high-pressure situations. His ability to control distance and deliver punishing shots from range makes him a dangerous opponent for anyone. On the other hand, we have Alex Pereira, a 2-division glory kickboxing world champion with a record of 33 wins and only 7 losses. He has a 12-2 record in the UFC and is the current light heavyweight world champion. He has defended his titles several times against the world's best fighters in the world's best combat organization. Pereira's power is legendary. His left hook is one of the most feared weapons in all of combat sports. In addition to his technical striking, Pereira is known for his calm but intimidating demeanor, incredible timing, and the ability to finish fights with a single blow. Physically, these two are similar. Both are tall with long reaches that allow them to keep opponents at bay. However, Pereira might hold a slight edge in weight and power. Pereira has been very lean. He fought and won a title at 185, but also is a natural light heavyweight. Tate, while naturally lean, has the agility and speed that often accompanies a lighter frame. But would it be enough to deal with Pereira's explosiveness? Let's look more closely at the tail of the tape. Height, Pereira 6'4", Tate 6'3". Reach, Pereira 79 inches, Tate 77 inches. Natural weight, Pereira 205 pounds, Tate 205 pounds. Age, Pereira 37, Tate 38. Andrew Tate claims to be 6'3", but many of his prior fight stats list him at 6'1". We will give Tate the benefit of the doubt and call him 6'3", but still, Alex Pereira is the slightly bigger man. So we have established that physically, Alex Pereira has the edge. But what about fighting style and technical ability? Both are champions, so who has the edge in skills? When it comes to style, Andrew Tate excels at controlling the pace of a fight. He's a master of range management, using long kicks to maintain distance and force his opponents into uncomfortable positions. His ability to counter-strike and punish mistakes is world-class, making him a nightmare for aggressive fighters. Pereira, however, fights with a completely different kind of pressure. His striking is designed to break opponents down. Every shot he throws is calculated to cause maximum damage. Pereira's low kicks, body shots, and of course, his signature left hook aren't just effective, they're fight-ending weapons. While Tate relies on a technical, strategic approach, Pereira's game is built on relentless forward pressure and overwhelming power. Let's look more closely at the technical aspects of each fighter. Kicks. When it comes to kicks, Andrew Tate's background as a 4-time world kickboxing champion might give him a slight technical edge. Tate has demonstrated exceptional precision with his kicks, often using them to control range and disrupt an opponent's rhythm. His teep kicks and high roundhouse kicks are delivered with pinpoint accuracy and speed, making him dangerous at a distance. Alex Pereira, on the other hand, utilizes kicks as part of a broader arsenal, focusing heavily on low leg kicks to destabilize opponents and set up his power punches. Pereira's leg kicks are brutal and efficient, as seen in his Glory kickboxing and UFC fights, where they've left opponents limping by the later rounds. While Tate has a broader variety of kicks, Pereira's consistent and devastating low kicks are more effective in a fight setting. Edge: Pereira, due to the damage potential of his low kicks. Punches: Alex Pereira is in a league of his own when it comes to punching power and technique. His left hook is legendary, capable of ending fights with a single strike, as seen in his knockout wins over Israel Adesanya and other elite fighters. Pereira's boxing is tight, powerful, and precise, with an emphasis on combinations that target both the head and body. Andrew Tate's punching skills are solid, but his style leans more toward long-range striking, with an emphasis on setting up kicks rather than overwhelming with hand combinations. While Tate's punches are quick and accurate, they lack the raw knockout power and variety that Pereira brings to the table. Edge: Pereira, whose punches are not only more devastating but better integrated into his overall striking game. Speed: Speed is a key area where Andrew Tate has a potential advantage. Tate's kickboxing style relies on quick, fluid movements and sharp counters, allowing him to maintain range and exploit openings. His footwork and ability to dart in and out of striking range are reflective of his technical finesse and lighter frame compared to Pereira. Pereira, while not slow, focuses more on timing and precision than outright speed. His strikes are deliberate, designed to land with maximum impact, which can sometimes make him appear slower against quicker opponents. Edge: Tate, whose lighter, more agile striking style gives him an edge in speed. Power: Power is where Alex Pereira truly shines. Pereira's ability to generate fight-ending power in both his punches and kicks is unmatched, and his knockout record in both kickboxing and MMA is a testament to this. His left hook is one of the most feared weapons in combat sports, and his overall striking carries the kind of impact that can change the course of a fight in an instant. Andrew Tate, while capable of knockouts, doesn't possess the same level of raw, explosive power. His strikes are more about precision and accumulation rather than single-strike devastation. Edge: Pereira, who can end the fight with one clean shot. Knees and elbows. Knees and elbows are integral in close-range striking, particularly in clinch exchanges. Alex Pereira has demonstrated a clear proficiency in using both knees and elbows, especially in the clinch, to break down opponents. His MMA experience adds an extra layer of expertise here, as he's used elbows effectively in his UFC fights to cause damage and create openings. Andrew Tate's kickboxing background doesn't rely heavily on elbows, and while his knees are technically sound, they're less emphasized in his style compared to Pereira's devastating use of these tools. Edge: Pereira, whose versatility with knees and elbows, particularly in the clinch, gives him a significant advantage. Chin and durability. Both fighters have shown impressive durability in their careers, but Alex Pereira's chin has been tested against some of the hardest hitters in both kickboxing and MMA. Pereira has faced adversity in high-stakes fights, absorbing significant punishment and still coming out on top. Andrew Tate's chin, while solid, hasn't been tested against the same level of competition or striking power that Pereira has faced. While both men are tough, Pereira's proven track record of absorbing heavy shots against elite competition gives him the upper hand. Edge: Pereira, whose resilience has been proven in wars against world-class opponents. Toughness. Toughness is more than just durability. It's about grit, the ability to push through adversity, and the mental fortitude to keep fighting under pressure. Alex Pereira has shown incredible toughness in battles, where he's had to rally back from tough situations, demonstrating not only physical but mental resilience. Andrew Tate, known for his confidence and psychological warfare, also possesses toughness, but it's largely untested in situations where he's been pushed to his limits by opponents of Pereira's caliber. Pereira's ability to stay calm and composed under pressure, paired with his willingness to fight through adversity, gives him the edge here. Edge: Pereira, whose career has consistently proven his mental and physical toughness. Psychological battle. The battle wouldn't just unfold in the ring. It would begin long before, during the build-up to the fight, in the realm of mental warfare. Andrew Tate, known for his charismatic bravado and psychological tactics, would likely attempt to undermine Pereira's confidence with his signature trash talk and media presence, framing himself as the superior striker and the smarter, more prepared competitor. However, Pereira, with his stoic and unshakable demeanor, thrives in silence and rarely engages in verbal spats, letting his calm presence and devastating knockouts speak for themselves. This contrast in approach could create a fascinating dynamic: Tate's calculated mind games against Pereira's quiet, unflinching confidence. While Tate might aim to draw Pereira into emotional exchanges to disrupt his focus, Pereira's discipline and singular focus on victory could nullify such attempts, leaving the psychological edge hanging in the balance until fight night. Edge: Tate, who has made a career from running his big mouth, may impress low IQ fight fans and his huge following of blind followers with his bravado and rhetoric. Okay, so after a close look at each man's technical ability and fighting style, we give Tate the edge in mental warfare and slight edge in speed, but everything else is advantage Pereira. But how will this translate to an actual fight? Can Tate use his intelligence and fight IQ to get into Pereira's head? How will the styles clash, and who will have the advantage? So finally, who would win? It's time to make the call. Let's not fool ourselves here. Even in a strict kickboxing match, Pereira will destroy Tate. Tate's technical style and ability to adapt could give him a small chance in a longer fight to win in decision. However, Pereira's sheer power and pressure make him the more dangerous fighter overall. And if this fight were in an MMA setting, Pereira's additional training in grappling and clinch work would give him an undeniable advantage. Ultimately, the deciding factor is Pereira's fight-ending ability. While Tate might outpoint him in the early rounds, Pereira's power and pressure make it hard to see Tate making it 5 rounds without getting caught. My prediction? Alex Pereira takes the win by vicious knockout. Pereira is a bigger man that has faced way tougher competition. He has a wider array of martial skills and way more power. This is a fight that Tate would be lucky to survive, and he wouldn't be able to blame the savage beating he would receive on the Matrix either. One thing I will give Tate is that he is smart. Smart enough to never step into the ring or octagon with Pereira. Andrew Tate versus Alex Pereira is the kind of matchup that would have fight fans buzzing worldwide. Both men are legends in their own right, with huge followings. And while we may never see this clash in real life, it's always fun to imagine what could be. Who do you think would win in this epic showdown? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fight breakdowns.